G'day YouTube, it's Brett here from Overtime Gaming with you once again, and welcome to Ring of Honor. Last week, I, the voice of the voiceless, returned home. I, the cult of personality, took out the top contenders. I, the true WWE champion, destroyed the world champion, and tonight, I will do it again in the main event. For I am the best in the world, and London, you're holding my belt. Welcome to Honor is Punk. That's right, ladies and gents, you just heard it from CM Punk himself. CM Punk is back in Ring of Honor here in WWE 13 Universe. We have managed to steal him away from Raw, where he was the WWE champion. He left Extreme Rules after beating Chris Jericho in the main event for the WWE title. So he left still as the WWE champion, which is why he's still carrying that belt round with him. Even though they have crowned a new WWE champion on Raw, which is Daniel Bryan, another former Ring of Honor man, otherwise known as Bryan Danielson. But he still claims to be the WWE champion because he never lost it. And he's now come to Ring of Honor, where he wants to become the first ever two-time world champion here in Ring of Honor, claiming back the belt that he held for a long period of time in his first stint of Ring of Honor before joining WWE. And damn, it's good to have CM Punk back in his business. And you heard from the horse's mouth himself that CM Punk will be facing Paul London in our main event. Of course, last week Punk made his first appearance by taking out Christopher Daniels and Jay Briscoe, the two #1 contenders for the Ring of Honor World title. And then in the main event, after Paul London beat Adam Cole, CM Punk came out and beat Paul London down with a bat, and London had no chance and just got completely destroyed, which is why this main event was made. If Punk wins, that definitely shoots him into a #1 contender spot as well. But we'll have to see what happens in that matchup and what Jay Briscoe and Christopher Daniels have to say about the situation. Remember, Christopher Daniels won the #1 contendership at Evolve, the last pay-per-view, by beating Samoa Joe, Jay Lethal and AJ Styles in a fatal 4-way. And Jay Briscoe has a rematch clause in his contract, which is rightfully his after he lost his Ring of Honor World title to Paul London at the Evolve pay-per-view. So right now we have two #1 contenders for the world title, and CM Punk with a win tonight could make that free. We'll have to see what happens with that situation, but we'd better get back to the show. As you see, our first match is pretty much done here, and it's between the Motor City Machine Guns versus the team of AR Fox and CIMA, the two Dragon Gate wrestlers, the two tag teams from there. Motor City Machine Guns, one of the best tag teams in the world, loved by fans the world over, and they seem to have taken the ascendancy here, the controlling seat. They've been all over CIMA and AR Fox so far, and Alex Shelley right now looks like he's signalling for the end as he comes in, and this could be his finisher. It is. What a move. CIMA gets bust wide open, and that is the free count. CIMA is out. CIMA and AR Fox take the loss here. The Motor City Machine Guns pick up the big win for them. Great victory for the Machine Guns there. We haven't seen too much of them here in Ring of Honor, but we definitely will be looking forward to more of them. It's rumoured that next week they will be going in a tag team match against CNC Wrestling Factory, who had a big week last week. We'll have to see what happens in that one. Of course, there will be no tag team title match at the next pay-per-view, which we are yet to name. If you have any ideas what we should name the next pay-per-view, put them in the comment section below. But there will be no tag team title match there because Ricochet will be going one-on-one with Adam Cole for the TV title. And of course, Ricochet is one half of the Ring of Honor tag team champions. But it's rumoured that the tag team championship match will be decided on the Thursday night after the next pay-per-view, with the #1 contenders match being at the next pay-per-view. Now we move on to our second match of the evening, and we've got one half of the American Wolves Davey Richards, a superstar in his own right, going up against the unbreakable Michael Elgin. Of course, Michael Elgin, one half of the Unbreakable Effing Machines. Him and his tag team partner Brian Cage have had a feud going on with Generation Next. Of course, that is Austin Aries and Roderick Strong. But Elgin looking to escape from that a bit tonight and have a singles match against one of the best singles wrestlers in the world and one of the best tag team wrestlers in the world, Davey Richards. This has the potential to be an absolutely incredible match, and so far it has been. It's been a back and forth match so far. But Elgin looking for the Elgin bomb here. He gets the Elgin bomb. That should be it. But a ref late to get down. And Davey Richards already kicks out before a 1 count is even introduced. But Elgin taking control here. He goes with a big suplex there. Richards not giving in that easy though. And now Elgin taking the control. Just throwing Davey Richards about like a rag doll. And you see the match has moved to the outside now. The big belly to back suplex onto the concrete floor out there by Michael Elgin. And Elgin looking to finish it now. That big slam. That could be it. He could be going for the pin here. That should be it. 1, 2, 3. Davey Richards didn't stand a chance today with the mood Michael Elgin is in. And a show of respect by these two men. They live to the code of honour. These two men, two of the best wrestlers in the world, adored by the Ring of Honor fans, and showed their respect for each other there. As we move on to our third match of the evening, with the Project Tommaso Ciampa going up against the Ring of Honor World Champion, TV Champion, the Pan Am Sunrise, Adam Cole. Adam Cole, an absolute superstar around the world. Of course, used to be one half of Future Shock with Bobby O'Reilly, Kyle O'Reilly, sorry, who of course is part of Red Dragon now with Bobby Fish. But Adam Cole moved into one of the best singles wrestlers in the world at the moment. He's the Ring of Honor TV champion right now. Beat Matt Taven for that honour and has beat the likes of Johnny Gargano so far. And he's looking for a big win here over Tommaso Ciampa, giving him a bit of momentum going into his matchup with Ricochet, of course, at the next pay-per-view. Now, Adam Cole has attracted interest from the likes of WWE and TNA in recent weeks, but we all know TNA could be on the way to going bust, and Ring of Honor right now is starting to take over. In this universe, Ring of Honor is the top company out of TNA and Ring of Honor. We have the Supreme Wrestlers, and everything about the show is just better right now. Of course, TNA get most of their talent from Ring of Honor, the likes of AJ Styles, Samoa Joe and Christopher Daniels, all from Ring of Honor, Austin Aries as well. And of course, right now, as you see with the roster and some of the matches that's going on now, there's been an exodus of that talent from TNA coming back to Ring of Honor. We are looking to build Ring of Honor, and Adam Cole is one of the men that could do that. He is a fantastic wrestler, so much potential. As you see here, he's going to look to end it with that flip pile driver. He usually does that off the top rope, but today he does it in the middle of the ring, and that is the end. Tommaso Ciampa got destroyed there, and Adam Cole picks up a good victory there. But you look to the top, there is one half of the tag champs, Ricochet. That is a declaration of war to Adam Cole. That is a statement saying that Ricochet wants that TV title. We move on to our co-main event of the evening. A matchup between the former #1 contender for the Ring of Honor TV title, Johnny Gargano, going up against the new starlet, Zack Sabre Jr. Of course, ZSJ, Zack Sabre Jr., the New Japan Wrestling superstar, has come into Ring of Honor and been incredible. He broke Tony Nese's arm in his debut. He's beat ACH. He's beat Matt Taven at a pay-per-view. A nice victory last week as well, and he's looking to continue that this week. Of course, he beat AR Fox last week, and now he's taken another step up in competition with a big name in Johnny Gargano. Of course, Gargano, the former Dragon Gate USA Opener Gate champion, but of course he's come over to Ring of Honor now and been fantastic in Ring of Honor. This will be a huge victory for Zack Sabre Jr., who has said he wants to be the next TV champion, and he'll be looking to be the next #1 contender so that he can face the winner of the match between Ricochet and Adam Cole. We'll have to see what happens with that. So far in his Ring of Honor career, He's been utterly dominant, and it's this hold that's made him dominant. And he looks to have ended it here against Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano's got nowhere to move. He's going to have to tap out here. Gargano's unlucky here. He's put up a good fight, but Zack Sabre Jr. just an absolute superstar so far. And he picks up the submission victory again. Every win he's taken has been by submission so far. And he's got a bright, bright future ahead of him. We go into our main event of the evening now. A non-title match between the WWE Champion CM Punk and the Ring of Honor World Champion Paul London. Two absolute superstars, two legends, two undoubtedly Hall of Famers going up against one another right now. They are two crowd favourites, and this has to be an internet fan dream match. Let me know in the comment section below what you think the potential for this match or a feud between these two in real life would be. They are absolute superstars, and they would put on one hell of a show together. As you see right now, Punk taking it to Paul London. London sent to the outside there, and Punk with that elbow in respect to the Macho Man Randy Savage, right to the outside onto Paul London's sternum. London taking one hell of a beating right now from CM Punk. Punk with that rotation DDT from the corner there, and is now taking it to London. Looking for the roll up here, Punk. That big roll up, 1, 2, but London kicks out at the 2 count. This is a big moment for Paul London. He can't afford to take a loss and allow another #1 contender to get the upper hand. CM Punk looking to finish it here. He's calling for the GTS to go to sleep. The move in respect to Kenta, who of course is a member of the Ring of Honor roster. He is just injured at the moment, and we have not seen him in Ring of Honor so far. Punk hits that GTS cleanly, and London could be out. He is bust wide open right now, but Paul London kicks out at the 2 count. London will not go down without fighting here. London coming back with that big Frankensteiner. He's starting to put together some moves of his own. He's got that big arm lock locked in right now, but luckily for Punk, he's right next to the ropes. But now London putting up a fight to CM Punk, but CM Punk going to the top rope with Paul London now. This could be the big suplex from the corner. This could be back shattering, and it is the big suplex. Now Punk got London in the corner again. What's it going to be this time? Is that big Hurricane Runner off the top rope. Huge move by CM Punk, and he's going to the top rope again. Is that big elbow drop in respect to Macho Man again? This should be it. Punk going for the cover. 1, only the 1 count. How is London keep doing it? And London going for that big rotation DDT this time. He's taking it to Punk. London, big Hurricane Rana, the aided Hurricane Rana there. And London looking to do it again, but Punk catches him this time. Sets him up for the GTS. This could be a spectacular finish. Oh my god. Punk caught him and hit the GTS on Paul London. That should be it now. London is out, and CM Punk picks up a huge victory over the Ring of Honor World Champion. You see the sign of respect between these two men though. Punk and London respect the hell out of each other. And London just knows he's just been in a war with the best in the world, and Punk shows it. Hope you've all enjoyed this episode. Remember to tune in Monday night for Raw. Peace out, YouTube. We're heading into overtime.